Hello people of the internet. What we have here is the TRX4MT Clodbuster Mini, or something like the Clodbuster Quick Drive that was back in the day. I took the TRX4MT Chevy Red and I got decals from MCI Racing and stuck them on there, and then actually shoved the 2-speed transmission in it. So I have power and economy, just like the real Clodbuster did in 1/10 scale. And through a front axle in the back, servo splitter and reverser. And there you had the 4x4x4 Clodbuster Mini. Right? It is just a TRX4MT. It's not built for speed. You certainly can mount the body on a Flossie LMT Mini and make you a nice Clodbuster that moves. That's probably the only way right now to really get it to move fast until we figure something better out. But great for crushing cars on the desktop. Great for bringing back some memories of back in the day when we watched the old school monster trucks and Tamiya came out with the Clodbuster, except this is a small version of it. So back when the old school monster trucks were around, there was one called Samson, and if you've been following my channel, I did make a body for that on my TRX4M High Trail. Might have been a TRX4M that I was lifting. But I found some proper tires because I can't wait for J Concepts to come out with tires. I'm always looking for something. I'm just going to show you what I got here. This is what you've been waiting for. It does have the speed gears, so wouldn't recommend running it on top of your desk. Kind of with these bigger tires on it, it'd be nice to have that 2-speed transmission. May take a run to Hobbytown and see if I can't find that. Or I may just switch out the motor, but the focus not here is not that. That's not this. Samson 1 was old school monster truck. It was kind of the base concept for what they did for Clodbuster. And Clodbuster is a 4-wheel steering, 4-wheel drive, 4-tired vehicle. So 4x4x4. And if you look closely, you'll look and you'll see down underneath there, it says 4x4x4 in a Clodbuster type of sticker. Well, that's because it is a 4x4, except with proper Clodbuster wheels and tires. They look identical to the 1/10 scale Clodbuster tires that was all we had back in the day. Now there's so many more 1/10 scale tires. J Concepts has come out with all kinds, and I can't wait for them to come out with their 1/18 scale versions. But I know that you're waiting to hear, where'd you get the tires from, Jeff? I found them, just like I do with everything else. I found a toy that is a Clodbuster knockoff in, as Donald Trump would say, China. And that's really what you see there. Body pops off. It's still a TRX4MT inside. But check out the fake clone of the battery holder and fake 4-link bars underneath it. These are just the sides of the toy. You can see you have front axle in the back, and when it steers it tends to rub because I have no limit to my steering on this Traxxas remote, unless I switch to a better Traxxas remote that will link to these stock electronics. Battery just kind of sits inside there at the moment. I'm hoping a interior or something would hold it in place, but still has all 4 shocks. It does not have any suspension travel because the piece of the sides of the vehicle are rubbing up against the shocks, causing it not to compress at all. But what I did was I took the toy, I drilled out the center, right? They're actually blue tires. I painted chrome. You can see it here. I have a glue gun, and I took a rim from an FMS toy. It has the proper hex, and there's access to the nut inside, but I just centered as best I could and put a little glue into it to seal it up, and then followed up with a little bit more glue to try to keep it centered so that it's not spinning. Whoops, which one's Clodbuster here? This remote. Not spinning terribly out of round. Maybe that one's a little bit out of round more than the rest, but at this scale, this is what works for me. And now I have Samson inspired Clodbuster decaled oh, come on. How come you can never do this when you're on camera, but you can do it all day long when no one's looking? Clip, clip, Clodbuster Mini. It does not have the bumpers on at the moment for other reasons that you'll see if you stay tuned. I am working on more on that model that I got from China that had the nice looking chassis. It was a cheap toy that didn't have good remote. You know, it had the toggle switches, not a pistol grip controller. It, I think, had a LiPo battery inside it, or a lithium ion battery of some sort. But it was only two-wheel steering, two-wheel drive. So 2x2? I don't know. 2x2x4. But yeah, I took them off there, and a little paint, a little drilling, a little glue gun. I came out with my version of a Clodbuster Mini. I don't know, I'm happy so far, but there's more to come. So if you like what you see, click the like button and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Not only Bigfoot action, because I love me some Bigfoot, but Clodbuster action. Alright. Have a nice day, and keep on monster trucking. Stay tuned for more.